Meanwhile, back at the ranch. Should be back on now. Should be back on. It's all happening. Every last bit. It's all happening now. Watch some ads. I've right, message retracted. Yeah, I saw you swearing, Mr. Send Me High. I saw you swearing all over the shop. Don't bother me, you enjoy yourself. You just enjoy yourself, my little sonny Jim Bob. I swear, you just rock on with it. Yeah, I've watched some ads because I run it. Actually, the stream cut out, and I just finished that goal for last stage, whatever it was. Don't know where it was. Stage 4 was it? Stage 4. So I've done that, and it ran out of service at the same time, and the stream went off. So I thought that's alright. Then I'll watch a few adverts. Most importantly, made the old cup of char. I do like a cup of tea, you know. The new Nissan Silvia. That R3 spec is exactly how a Silvia should be, because they're a proper car. They're not a load of crap like that red thing. No, they make it, you know, just chuck it out for everyone to beat. It's quite a shame, really. So, that doesn't seem to be in there. Where's that charging thing? Oh, ain't it? There we are. What the old... That ain't bloody it either. Where's the charger, love? Oh, it leads. So many leads here. Is this thing on? Or is it not? Yeah, looks like it is. Right, so we're at Italy today then, for this stage 5. I think this is my last stage I can do, isn't it? Oh, it looks like I've got stage 5 and... Oh, it's 8 stages, is it? I've got 5 and 6 done. No doubt it's going to be quite difficult before long, I would think. We need a promotional photo shoot. That's got to be that stupid bloody Zoe again, isn't it? Head to head with the Ferrari 412. Make sure the MP4 shines by winning. Attempt to block all the driver's manoeuvres whilst avoiding damage. Well, that sounds like I won't be able to do that. That's what I don't like goals like this. Attempt to block all his manoeuvres while avoiding damage. Does that mean you can't get overtaken? No, it just says win without damaging your car. I don't think you can jump over a wall in Real Racing 3. I've tried jumping walls and you can't do it. I tried it at Paul's test track. I tried jumping it but it wouldn't do it. Win without damaging your car. That sound is so quiet. Does this mean you've got to chop the corners off? I don't know if you can hear this, but I can't hear this hardly at all. This is not looking good. Right, so he's not very fast on the corners, is he? What's his name? Fiore. Italia. Yeah, I am using the YouTube app. It's not as good as what I used to do it, but the YouTube app is It just seems to keep cutting out. And the quality ain't brilliant either. But at least you can do it. Loads of different ways you can do stream. You can do it through sort of obviously OBS or what's the other one? I think the other one now. OBS I've used. You can get a capture thing called an Elgato game capture, and that will stream through to the internet as well. That I think they cost about 150 quid. So it's a lot of money just to stream, but the quality will be better. In the 1988 race, Senna was forced back a number of places while running out of fuel, perhaps using too much fuel in his bid to keep in front of Prost. Change history by managing your fuel to the finish with no race information. How do you know how much bloody fuel you've got then? Oh, there's going to be a thing up there, isn't there? No race, so all that means is no map on that, doesn't it? Two and a half litres of fuel. Right, hang on, before I go anywhere here, what have I got to do? Right, you've got to win here without running out of fuel. So plenty of coasting to be had. Ah, you don't know what position you are though, do you? Clever. This ain't a whole lap anyway, this is only the back end of the lap. Right, well I'm not going to have enough fuel there to get to the end of this, so I don't really know how you do this. I don't actually understand what you're meant to do here, because this is obviously the end here. And I failed miserably. But I had about another 2 or 3 cars in front of me there. But you can't go, where did I come? It just says did not finish. You can't coast because you ain't going to go fast enough, are you? Or you just got to get to... I reckon there was at least 4 cars in front of me there. You've got to put... I had a bit of fuel left, didn't I? I had enough fuel to do that. And I was about 8th according to that grid. I'm not even going to carry on with that because I cocked that up something terrible. I'm going to have to turn this sound up a little bit because I can't hear the bloody thing. In fact, I'm going to put it on pause a minute. I'm having a look what the volume is. I'm going to have to turn this up a bit so I can hear the bloody thing. Because I can't hear it at all. You might not be able to hear my voice, but I need to be able to hear what I'm doing. Cut that right up already. Not getting around that corner good. Right, and that was in the way then. The way I'm talking about you've got to preserve fuel, you plainly haven't, have you? I was going to see, I know I'm not going to win this, but I was going to see how much fuel I've got where I can just use as much as I like. Right, so that's right, I've got enough fuel to do it. See, that's a bit of a rip-off, isn't it? They're telling you about you got to preserve fuel, so you take it all slow and gentle. What a rip-off. And they're plonking them all in your way as always. That's just to make you do that a few times, I reckon. Well, there weren't a lot of conserving fuel there, was there? If that's how I said I've done it, it certainly weren't by conserving fuel. Where's he come from? Put my eye on him. Whoa. Well, that was a bit. Feel quite hard done by and a bit had over there. Making me do that a few goes just because they said you've got to conserve fuel. You ain't got to conserve nothing. Where is that stuff there? Now where have you been, Mr. Elias? Right, what have I got now? Best gamer, good evening to you. Oh, goal 3 already. Cross lost power on. Well, I'm not falling for that again because you come out with cobblers. What you got to do here? Eating porridge, is it in early in the morning then? Win this elimination alone whilst reaching a top speed of 324 twice. So, the fastest points of Monza is what do you call it? Down the main straight, and the one before the main straight, so it's one or the other of that, isn't it? So it's an elimination, and you've got how much service have I got? Do you know, I might even use old Chuckles here. Might use him. I would definitely play. I play Gran Turismo 6 all the time. I'm probably going to do Forza soon as well. Thank you for your old video tip, how to reclaim lost daily bonuses. I don't think you're talking to me, are you? I don't remember doing a video on that. Bloody hell, they've gone, ain't they? Time to chop across the grass here, I think. I'm not faulting that old story. That looks like that's going to be quite difficult. That I'm across the grass, and I'm out of there. Come on, well slow. Alright, how fast do I need along here? Where's that green thing? Give me a green bulldog. Green number. Oh, I've got one. Where's that bit done? Yeah, he's more for manipulation. Well, not so much, but he does cover a lot of the manipulation stuff, which I don't. He'll get banged in. Oh, got to be tea time, innit? Got to be tea time. Where's my cup of rosy? If it's Alfa Romeo coming back to Formula 1, all they'll do is keep breaking down all the time. It's all Alfa Romeos do. They'll probably all be rusty and stuff after 3 laps. There are only a few laps to go. Senna tripped over Schlesser, never heard of him, at the Ratifilo chicane and got beached on the curb. From history we learn, avoid mistakes and win by a great margin. Over 550 metres. Alfa Romeos have made some beautiful cars, haven't they? I don't care who goes into Formula E, it's a load of old shit, whatever way you look at it. I don't care what team goes into Formula E, it is garbage. Who wants to listen to that load of crap? It's a terrible, terrible, terrible series of racing. It's got to be the worst series of racing in the world. Got to be. There can't be anything else worse than that load of crap. Load of air dryers going round. They look stupid cars. They skid and they bounce and they jump. They've got normal road tyres on them. There is no. I would rather watch any form of motorsport except Formula E. It is shit. Anyway, it's enough of me sitting on the fence. Win by a great margin, over 550 metres. Have a look on YouTube. It's got do a search on YouTube. It's got Formula 1 versus Formula E, and it will show you a little clip doing donuts, Formula E and Formula 1. Have a little look at that. It's only on for about maybe a minute, and you will see what the difference between Formula 1 and Formula E. What the difference is unbelievable, and that really sums it up. I've got to win by 660, 550 metres or something, can I? Win by 550 metres. I wonder if this is one of them ones that are hard or not. Win belows the lead of 550 metres. I hope it's not all them F1 guys again. I wish they'd make the sound better on this game. On that video of the latest, one of the latest ones, someone said they was talking about how much the audio has improved on this game. I didn't really notice any improvements on the audio. I think I might do a bit of pitting here, you know. You tossers, the time they do that, they stick a car right in your way on that same bit. I bet that means you can't win it from there. But I don't know yet. You really going that slow in that car? I don't think so. Right, you're going off the track, both of you, aren't you? You're both going off. Oh, yes. I wanted it to be him, not me. Right, so you're right, we're doing a good job, I suppose. Well, so now it's a matter of trying to win and having another go with Harris, isn't it? You're not even going to win the bloody thing. Yeah, I've got a bit of trouble with the volume. If I turn the volume down, I can't hear the game at all. Not that it really made a lot of difference on that one, because I got that one right up. Oh, hang on, I can't do retry, can I? If I do retry, I don't get to use him again, do I? I'm going to have to do quit and start again and use Eric again, am I? I don't really want to do what you call it. Yeah, I'm saying to Tylo, because he weren't here earlier. All I was saying was if I can't hear it. I mean, I can only just about hear it now. So driving a car's a bit hit or miss for me because I can't hear the bloody thing already. And I sort of lose control of it before I Not that you can sort of hear it, can't you? You can hear it starting to skid. Well, I'm not getting that because I can only just about hear the bloody thing myself. Four people in your team? Do you all race a lot then? I mean, if you don't get gold out of that race, well, I suppose if you, it's easy to earn racing dollars, isn't it? If you need racing dollars, but when you like racing dollars, you don't need anymore. It's pointless unless you win gold at it. I'm not phoning about behind that lot again. These race teams have got a lot more difficult to get gold out of them now, ain't they? They used to be them solo events and stuff. You could easily. Well, I often got 300 or 500 gold running solo. Now you can't seem to do it anymore. They've made the targets a lot higher now. I suppose they knew people were getting loads of gold out of it. Stage 5. Is that me lot? teams. The talk is take the break for a time before returning for round 14. Take a break, then see you in Spain, Catalonia. Is that now? Or is that tomorrow? Stage 6. Something's got to be horrible on here, I would think. I used to do a lot of karting at one point. I used to like karting. Funny, I don't like playing karting on racing games, but in real life, it's really good karting. Even if they're only doing like 25 mile an hour, it's still good. Let's try to raise team spirits by winning this endurance. Try not to go off track, or you'll be disqualified. Oh, downloads. This has to download stuff all the time now because I reinstalled this game about 2 weeks ago. Didn't have a lot of room left on my device, so I uninstalled it. And I didn't reinstall all the assets again. The game just takes up so much room these days. It's ridiculous. I think it's nearly 4 gigabytes or something stupid for a game. Unbelievable. What customisations have you seen of this car? I've seen Dean Canichero's. He's got a nice custom like he always has. I haven't seen anybody else's. What have we got to do here? I forgot what we're going. Oh, it's insurance. Don't go off track more than 2 seconds, so don't skid off. If you skid off, you're history. I didn't see what the target was either. A camouflage and military one. You can't do things like that in a Formula 1 car. I didn't see what distance I had to do. Anyone know what distance I've got to do? Oh, then I didn't use Eric, did I? I know there's no service left. I'm sure I didn't use Eric. Oh, I'm out in centre. Sounds knackered that car, doesn't it? Number 12. I wish I could give some of these racing dollars away. Never ever be able to spend them. Put it to Real Racing Free, you can give racing dollars away. I'll give it all away. You can have it. Oh, I've got no service now. I suppose this is not going to be impossible, is it? It's in the red. I bet I can't do it now. Under 16 seconds, no off track. Speed snap. Oh yeah, I saw that. Oh, I didn't see that. Well, that was a bit close, wasn't it? What's the speed of that? 190. What did I have to get? A fifth? What a rip-off. 196. Most of them people that are moaning about it cheat anyway. They just cheat differently from what they're cheating. I'm going to have to service this, aren't I? I'll have to watch some adverts to Get rid of the service. I'm not paying another 10 for it. Paid 10 once, that was plenty. They all cheat anyway, they all cheat after. Most of them ain't even got the car that they're meant to be running the time trial with. They all use temporary upgrades, they all cheat, they just cheat differently from the one who speed acts. What they're whinging about. Most of them shouldn't be in A themselves. Yeah, just found that out, Neil. What happened there? Oh. What if it let me even do this amount of adverts? Sometimes it don't let it, does it? Now this game here, now this looks absolute crap. Who the hell would play this? You got a great big fortress here, look, and he wants you to put a little tiny hut out there. And you are going to get blown up the smithereens. He's got a bloody great wall and a big fortress, so why would you want a shed in the front garden? What a load of shit. Yeah, I get the problems with the adverts. Sometimes it crashes a game, it does all sorts, it seems to me, these bloody adverts. They're definitely a bit funny old stuff. Sometimes I have to yeah, go up and then press the back button to get out of it, but sometimes it will just stick and you just can't get rid of the bloody thing. It just seems to be there forever. Well, I just tried it a couple of times, Neil, but the car was in red, so I don't know. Obviously